Hello everyone, it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and I've got another pick a card reading for you. So, this reading is about what your person, or the person on your mind, is thinking about you at the moment. So, kind of like looking at the current energy, how they're seeing you. You can apply this to, first of all, you can apply it to multiple different people. So, imagine a person in your head and take a moment to see which pile draws you in, right? And then you can do it for other people as well if you want to. This is going to be read for both, romantic situations, platonic, familial situations. So, you can kind of, I'll try to make sure that the meanings are, broad enough that you can apply it to different situations, like coworkers as well. Well, that would fit in platonic. But anyways, maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, so that's how we're going to be doing it. As you can see, we have 6 piles today, so a little bit more than the regular 4. We have piles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, that information is all down below in the description box. You can purchase a reading with me through Etsy. I have an Etsy shop where I have a bunch of different readings that are available for purchase, as well as there are my 2 different Amazon wish lists. Whenever somebody gets me something off my wish list, I always return that kindness with a reading. So yeah, just be sure if you choose, like with Amazon, to go with the Amazon wish list, to leave me your email or your Instagram so I can get a hold of you, to thank you and to set up what kind of question you have, or questions, and yeah, so that being said, yes, one thing I want to say here that's important. I want to thank each and every one of you that has sent your love, your prayers, your thoughts, your good vibes to my grandfather. I'm happy to say that he's doing much better. They are hoping that tomorrow he will get off the ventilator. So yay! I can't believe it. Like, they were super grim about the outlook. He was doing horrible. He couldn't breathe on his own at all. And I can't believe he's made it. But that guy is quite a fighter. He's had some pretty gnarly medical problems in the past. And it just makes me sad, though, still to think that there are other people, that haven't made it. So I think we should just continue to send out our thoughts and, our prayers, our good vibes, our, everything that we can to those people that are still going through it, who have been through it, who have lost loved ones to this, and lose loved ones every day, from different things. So, yeah, it's nice to have him, but then I feel sorry for all the other people that are suffering. So, with that being said, let's not get too depressing. Let's get to our reading. Take your time, meditate, pick your pile, and you'll find the timestamps down below in the description box. Take care. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 1 with the appetite, this is your reading. So this is the appetite. And I want to say first a huge thank you to Teresa. Teresa got me the Literary Witches Oracle for my birthday, and I'm really excited. Thank you, Teresa. I've been wanting this for a long time, so I'm really excited to be able to use it finally. And I really do appreciate that. So, let's get into your cards. My voice keeps going goofy, so I apologize in advance. So what your person's currently thinking about you. We have the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. The Spider. Finances and career. Here and now. Okay. Femme Fatale, and Restore. Let me see here. I just want to see. They're definitely seeing you here with the Spider as very focused. You could be really focused on your finances and career, actually. Right now, you might be trying to make something happen, trying to build something. Very focused on whatever you're working on. I feel like it's just maybe life in general. But again, finances and career are highlighted. In terms of what they think of you, besides that, they do see that you're very maybe focused on that area of life in general. It could be extra, focused right now. But again, they see you as someone who's very driven, somebody that knows how to do good details, put detail into the work. There might even be, Yeah, there's a very focused type of mind here. And we have here and now. That's interesting. So they see you as being very busy, I feel like, in the now, right? It's like the here and now is about right now. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. And what I'm seeing here is that right now they just see you as very busy. They think you're very busy. That's really what they're thinking. They think that you are busy kind of building your your empire or your business, or you're just trying to build more money in your life. They might just think of you kind of in a, as a busy type of bee, or somebody who's just very focused on things. Now, we do have in the shadow attribute, the shadow attributes here, we have attachment to money and power. So for some of you, they might see some of that as the shadow. It's that you're more focused on money and, your career than them. And that's just their perception, of course. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And, okay, with that Seven of Swords up there, I do have a feeling that something's probably happened between the two of you that probably has put this relationship in a bit of a rift or some kind of difficulty. Now, in terms of what they're thinking about you, they think you're like a soulmate, a kindred spirit, somebody that they connect to very well. You bring up a lot of positive emotions within them. But here's that Seven of Swords. So usually, with the Seven of Swords, it can be about, being ghosted. So they might think you'll ghost them, or they've ghosted you. For some of you, if they've ghosted you, they would really like to reconnect. And they're thinking about it. But I feel like they think that you're not going to be so open to the idea, because you're not really thinking about them anymore. We have with that femme fatale again, with the light attributes, it says highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. So I would say that they, if you are, of the feminine, they find you very attractive, a bit erotic, they really do find you very attractive and alluring. But it says opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. There could be some kind of issues in the past between the two of you, or right now, that have to revolve around dependency. They could think that you don't want to be dependent on anyone else. Maybe you have a very independent spirit and they're seeing that. So if that resonates, that's probably what they're thinking about you right now, that you're just really working on not being dependent on anybody. As well, in the past, if there was some sort of emotional dependency on each other, I feel like that Seven of Swords, one of you could have bailed, and this person would like to renew it. I feel like they would like to come back into your life. I have some cards here, so I'd like to get some messages here from your person. So let's see, pile number one, unless it shows pile number one. Can we get a message or two or three from your person? A message of 1 to 2 or 3 for their person. What is their person thinking right now? What is their person thinking? What is pile number 1 thinking? Whoops. Throwing that. We got 3 of them. So we've got, I've been daydreaming about you. I'm going through a lot. And you're a unicorn in a world of sheep. Thank you, by the way. This is Teresa. This was Teresa's idea. I took it from her. She said I could use it. I thought that was pretty cute. The same one who got me this deck. Yeah, so there we go. They've been daydreaming about you. I do think that they have too, because that Two of Cups does indicate a very special connection between the two of you. No matter your relationship, there's something about you that just vibes and flows. And I do feel like this person, they do want to renew something, I feel like, here. They could be going through a lot. Maybe for some of you, if this person, this could be a specific message for some of you, if this person has ghosted you in some way or pulled back from the connection, I think they feel bad about it, because it could be connected to this, like, dependency issues. Maybe they're afraid of becoming dependent on you or something like that, or maybe they're a little bit scared to get close. It does say they're going through a lot, so maybe they have a lot of issues going on within their life that they need to deal with, and it's been hard for them to connect with you. Where did this go? I'd like to read the message here for Restore. So you've got a change for the better is coming, an opening up to new possibilities. Exactly, with the Ace of Cups. Things are moving now and the direction is changing in your favor, but you must be prepared to compromise a little. The timing may not be exactly to your liking, but the outcome will be worth any extra waiting or work on your part. Cleansing and a change in the way you might have approached things in the past are needed. This is not a frantic pouring, but a steady, methodical, and careful release to protect what it is you wish to retain. Balance needs to be found and kept. You can find ways to do this by looking at the cycles that you have put you where you are now. Challenges are overreaction and hastiness. Yeah, affirmation is, I welcome change while nurturing restoration. I do think that, I think that this person is thinking of you too as restoring yourself in some way, and that could be why you're so focused on your finances and your career, and just like more self-focused, trying to build the life that you want. So for some of you, like if this is a connection where it kind of like it's been a while, they may think that you're not focused on them that much. You might be pursuing new interests as well. And that's going to be specific for those of you, where this has ended in the past and it's been a while. They could be thinking that you are connecting with new people, and you kind of are elusive, and you're not really going to be pinned down. So it's like they just spend their time dreaming, daydreaming about you, and again, they do feel that you're very special. You're a unicorn in a world of sheep. But again, it's like, it says things are moving now and the direction is changing in your favor. Favor. But you must be prepared to compromise a little. So yeah, it's like, I feel like you're trying to go in the right direction, and they think of that. They see you and they think that you're going in the right direction. Let me see here. I would like to go ahead and maybe take some Scrabble pieces, and we'll see if we can get some initials out of here. Or some words. Here we go. So we've got O, a blank one, D, T, F, I, G, D, M, L, K, R, I. So let's see. We have okay. Fail. Well, we do have Todd. So Todd. We have film. Oh, no, we don't have that. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're out of letters. Well, I know that people will come up with something better than me. Rid. Rid someone. Get rid of someone. We also have kid. And do we do dot? We also have dog. Dog always reminds you of a loyal person. So this person could be feeling very loyal to you in some way. Even if they haven't acted that way in the past. Or maybe for some of you, they might be remembering how loyal you've been to them in the past as well. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I've got for you guys. I really do hope that this gives you some insight into your connection. And let me know how it resonates. Again, I do think that your person sees you as For some of you, it might be that you've been moving on. So if this is like an ex that you were asking about, you might be making new connections. They think that you are making new connections. But I think for many of you, this person does want to reconnect with you. Like, I feel like that's probably true for like 99% of you if you're out of contact. Again, if you guys are in contact and you're doing well, this person thinks of you as like a soulmate. They think of you as somebody that's where the conversation just flows easily, where things are great. They have they think of you as somebody who's very in tune with their emotions, but perhaps a bit elusive because maybe you've just been quite busy lately. So take that as, it resonates. Everybody's gonna have a little bit of a different situation and be asking about a different person in their life. So let's remember that, as we, listen to the messages coming through. But I really do wish all of you the very best. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by going down to the description box. I have a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase different types of readings, and then as well there are my Amazon wish lists. Again, if you get me something off my Amazon wish list and the shipping is insane, just let me know. Email me, Instagram me, even comment. Someone commented yesterday actually and had said, oh, I got you something, so then I could actually try to get a hold of her beforehand in case it takes a long time. But actually, by the way, you need to message me again because I tried to look you up on Instagram and your name didn't pop up. So please email me. You know who you are, I hope, because I don't have my phone on me. I can't remember the nickname. But I remember you said your name was Sushi IX Baby, and it's not there. So anyways, if you're seeing this pile, probably not. Okay, anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Sending you and your loved ones lots of good vibes for health and happiness during this time. And I will see you all in the next reading. Hey everyone, so you chose pile number 2 with this is the blue calcite stone. This is your reading. So let's see what your person is, what are they currently thinking about you? So I do want to say a big thank you, first of all, for the Literary Witches Oracle. Teresa got it for my birthday, and I'm really excited. It just came here today, and woohoo! So excited. I've been wanting that one a lot. I do have a bachelor's in English language and literature, so I know some of the authors. But anyways, we have the Lion card for you, so that is going to be some of the energy in which your person's, currently thinking about. Okay, your person definitely sees you letting go in some way. For the tarot, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Hermit. I feel like for many of you, you've pulled away in some way from this connection. No matter what it is, you guys, okay, they definitely think of you as starting something new here with the Page of Pentacles. You're in some kind of new energy. And perhaps starting on a new journey financially, or just maybe trying to rebuild from scratch in some way, or starting some kind of new project. Again, there is this like younger energy in the way that they see you. So yeah, you could be a student or just somebody who is starting out in some way in something. I do feel like in some ways this person's definitely seeing you let go of some kind of control issues. It could be regarding them. It could be regarding other situations. Maybe you've been controlled and you're pulling away from controlling relationships in your life. It could be also that doesn't have to do with this person. It could just be in general. It could also be that you are taking time away from any sort of addictions. They could be, for some of you, you could be going on a diet, or starting some kind of new healthy living, like lifestyle. But again, they do think that you're really going for it. Anything that's been kind of controlling you, you're letting it go, and they see that. Let me see what else. Yeah, there's definitely a bit, there's a hermit energy here. So they are thinking of you as kind of being a hermit right now. Again, there could be a more focus. They could see you focusing more again on yourself. And it's interesting actually, because we didn't get a lot of similar energies in the piles. Like sometimes oh my God, Sometimes they come out and it's just like, I feel bad because like all the piles are very similar and it's just like a collective energy going on. This one is unique. I do feel like for many of you, obviously a lot of us are in quarantine at this current moment. If you find this, reading at a later date, that's no big deal. This is timeless. It could still mean that they see you in an energy of pulling away from society or pulling away from them in some way. But again, I see this focus on yourself, on your spirituality, on your path, on your purpose. Again, I feel like you might be confronting some of the issues where you've lacked control or you've been controlling too much in your life, or trying to have control. It's just kind of like there's definitely this urgency here too. I feel I'd like to see the lion keywords here in the book. I think of bravery, I think of pride, but I'd like to see what the book actually has. It has shining, mastery, strength. So they do think of you probably as someone that's very brave, again, very strong. They might be thinking of you as very brave because maybe they see you doing something that is, and for some of you with this gossip, it's like there may be people gossiping around you about this new start or this way that you're, letting go of something. And it's like, it says here, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. It's like, even if people are talking about you, you don't care. You're just doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? And they think of you, I think, pretty highly because of that. We have as well acceptance with the evening primrose, which is interesting. Let's look and see. So it says, by making peace now with what you may find unchangeable, you could find a new way forward. Wow. Okay. So they're thinking of you as letting go of something. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be them. It's going to be different for each person here, but there's definitely something that you are letting go of and you're moving forward. You understand it's already time to get your act together in some way. Like, again, whether it's a new job or something, leaving any kind of toxic things behind again and taking some time away and really reevaluating yourself and getting yourself into a better place, no matter if it's a relationship, like I said, or a job or anything. It says, evening primrose indicates that emotional support is needed and offered. Often when we feel held in this space, we will naturally improve our outlook considerably. It says indicates that emotional support is needed and offered. I wonder if for some of you, they see people kind of gossiping about you. And they think that they actually think that you might need emotional support despite your brave face. Okay. We have your commitment to a project, idea, or relationship will be required. This energy also aligns with parental relationships, which may be tested at present. This flower helps immensely with family relationships and can send a message that things are improving, but that you also need to set firm boundaries to protect yourself. I do feel like that they are saying you put up some boundaries too, to anything that sort of held you down in whatever way that is of the devil energy. You could be facing rejection soon and are reminded that it's not you who's being rejected, but rather something that you are doing or connected with. This is a time to work on what you really want to invest your emotions in. I feel like some of you have felt rejected, and that's what many of you, that's what you're kind of running away from. And not even not running away from, as in being avoiding. You're just standing up for yourself. I feel like you're putting up boundaries. This person sees it. With that accepting too, you might be getting to a point where you accept that some people are going to think what they want to think, and you just need to kind of, go about with what you want to do with pride and, drive and urgency. Perhaps you've had a new perspective recently in life that really just you want to let go of this negativity that's kind of been around you. Again, like I said, it could be different, for each of you, but they definitely are thinking of you as kind of rushing off in a direction of bettering yourself. Yeah, so I'm going to get some messages from here. So for those that chose pile number 2, what messages does our person have for them right now? The person that they're asking about. What messages do they have? Okay. I think you're cute. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a crush. For some of you, if this person's been gossiping about you, I just got this feeling, that song, I'll Stand By You by the Pretenders. And that could be how they're feeling about you in some way. if they've heard people talk about you or something like that, or they know that you're like trying to do something different that you know wouldn't meet approval or something like that, there's that song. Please give me time. I'm trying. For some of you, this could be a message specifically for some of you in which this connection has been like one that you're trying to let go of, this person, and you sort of backed off from it and tried to take some space to like reevaluate. They might be asking you to wait. It says, I can't be what you want, but you'll always be what I need. So there could be for some of you, for some of you, this could be indicating that this has been a relationship with someone that you're trying to move away from. They may not feel that they can be what you need right now, even though, or what you need or what you want of them. But they still always need you, they want you. But again, it seems like maybe there could be some sort of, and again with that acceptance, they might see that you're accepting the fact of this relationship not panning out the way that you want. Again, and they might be thinking of you as like, okay, they've accepted it and now they're starting to move on. Like they're actually not messaging me back. They're not actually talking to me. They seem to be really self-focused. For some of you, like, I feel like you might be posting like your new diets or something, or like, you know what I mean? Just trying to like show your new start in life, that you're doing something, and you're on some kind of new journey. Yeah, that's what I see for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some Scrabble pieces here. Let me mix them up a little bit. We'll see. Maybe you guys will find some initials or words. We do have a lot of earth here, by the way, so someone could be an earth sign. I was just going to say that. We have all the earth signs here. We have Capricorn and I think Virgo here, right with the Hermit. So a lot of earth. But it could just be, it just could be talking about that you're trying to find, they see you as trying to get more stability, you know what I mean? Okay, so we have W, D, D, N, J, T, J, so J, J, D, D. G-I-C-N-T. So let's see, we have John. Oh, I have a John that watches the channel. I wonder if he'll if he'll be watching this one. Juan. Juan. That's not Juan. But, no, Juan. Sorry. Oh my God, sorry. We have, oh wow, we almost have Connie, who never emailed me. She got me something off my wish list, and I still haven't heard back from her. I can't even do a reading for her, and I'm sad. And I was just reminded of her earlier because I was doing a personal reading and using her in the deck that she got me, and I was like whining about it. The fact that she's never messaged me back. I don't know if it went to spam. Connie, get together with me. Okay. We also have, let's see. Yeah, so I'm not going to sit here all day. Oh, we have dog again. So I saw this in the first one, and I always think of the dog like the Lenormand meaning, and just like the general meaning of the dog. It's someone who's very loyal, a friend. So maybe this person, again, still feels loyal to you. Like, I feel, for different one's view, like, I feel like I want to tell you something, just so that you guys know, to clarify something. For some of you, this could be a crush, okay? I think you're cute. And then for some of you, it's going to be a bit deeper. And for some of you, like I said, for some of you, this could be a crush, and they see that, you know, they think of you as somebody that's like very brave, very loyal, someone that's very ready to just kind of move on with life and get things done. They might think of you as having negative people around you, and that you kind of withdraw a little bit. And there could be some gossip around. But I don't feel like you gossip. I feel like other people probably gossip about you, and they see that and they think of that, and they think, ugh, that's like, they're still so proud of you. I feel like, and even though that happens. And then for some of you, this could be a connection between the two of you. Like there's been a deeper connection that isn't more than a crush, where this more will resonate, you know, where they maybe see you pulling away from them. So take that, you know what I mean? I see two different kind of feelings here, you know, or well, I guess thoughts, but I'm feeling two different stories, I guess, here. So, you know, see if one resonates with you. If it doesn't, maybe pick another pile or something, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys that chose pile number 2. I really do hope it resonates. If it does, you know, let me know in the comments below. Let me know you chose pile number 2. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this reading, you could subscribe if you want to, if you haven't already. You know, if you want to turn the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever I post a video. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can do so by going in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where I sell different types of readings. There are different ones you can purchase. And then as well, there's always my Amazon wish list where you can purchase anything off my wish list, you know, that you want, you'd like me to have either for the channel. I have a channel list for like decks and stuff. And then I have one for like, it's more personal desires, things I will never buy for myself, basically. And yeah, either one, just be sure to leave your email or your Instagram so I can get a hold of you, and I will do a reading for you in return. And if it does seem like the shipping time is outrageous, just let me know when it's coming, so then I could perhaps like get in touch with you earlier, or you get in touch with me, so then I could do your reading before it comes, because I know that it's frustrating to wait really long if that's the case. So anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. I wish you and all your loved ones the very best of health during this time, lots of happiness, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. This is Citrine. It's a tip off a geode. So yeah, that's the stone you've picked. And let's see, what's your person thinking of you right now? How are they seeing you? What are they thinking? So I'm going to start off with this card. It's Ghost. And I want to say a big thank you, first of all, to Teresa. She got me the Literary Witches Oracle for my birthday, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much, Teresa. You're a gem. I love you. Thank you so much. I really wanted this. I am an English language and literature, you know, major. So it's fun to see some of the authors. And trippy enough, the first card I pulled, I was surprised because I hadn't heard the author actually. And she had electroshock therapy, and I was telling Teresa that's bizarre because my great-grandmother died from that. Isn't that weird? I wonder if it was a sign from my great-grandmother. She had a weak heart. She couldn't handle the electroshock therapy, and they weren't very nice to women back then. They would just say they're hysterical and put them in hospitals. Okay, so let's see. We've got Compassion, Ghost, Soulmate. So your person's thinking of you as a soulmate. That's nice. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel, the Chariot, and Co-Create. Yeah, this person definitely is thinking of you as a soulmate. They definitely could be thinking about making an offer towards you and coming towards you in some way. This could even indicate here with the Chariot almost like travel, I feel like, for some of you. Like coming to see you, perhaps. Pick you up. Or they could be looking forward to seeing you again in some way. I want to say that they do think of you as somebody who's very lucky and driven, but actually puts in the effort. So it's not just luck. It's like luck based on actual efforts. It's not just like you actually do stuff to get the luck. It's sort of, do you know what I mean? So I guess it's kind of like lucky, but it's like you actually do something to get that luck. It's not just like, oh, you scratch a lottery ticket. Well, I'm not saying that that's not, well, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like you put in physical effort into things, is what I'm getting. You're very driven. They see you as very somebody that they could create something with, I do feel like, especially with that Ace of Pentacles. We also have Scribe. So it says light attribute is preserving knowledge and information. You could be a writer of some kind. They might think of you as somebody who writes very well. So maybe you like write on social media, for instance. Like maybe you do good, like I'm horrible at this, but like, you know, some people on Instagram, they'll write like like interesting things in their posts, and I'm like, you know, maybe you're really good at that, or maybe they know that you journal, or they think of you that somehow preserves knowledge and information. Maybe you're like a very good student, or something of that nature. It could just be that they think of you as someone who's very smart as well, very knowledgeable. So yeah, they do think of you as a soulmate. As I said, we have Ghost here. I would like to grab a little guidebook because there's a few little keywords that go with each one, and I'm kind of curious about Ghost. Memories, what haunts you, and unfinished business. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe for some of you, they're thinking of you as somebody who, for some of you, and this is a specific message for some of you, maybe for some of you, you write down family stories or stories from your childhood, or you share these in some way, or you preserve the knowledge of your family, or you preserve the knowledge of what's haunted you in the past, the things you've been through. Maybe you write about that, or maybe somehow they see you posting things that, like for instance, like if you have, you know, social media, for instance, maybe you post about things like things that indicate that you've been through a lot. You know what I mean? Like certain memes or pictures or quotes or songs that kind of make them feel like you're going through something. That's, I think, specific for some of you. They could also, when they think of you, have a lot of memories together with you. With that scribe, I don't know why, for some reason, I got like a younger energy. So for some of you, maybe you've known this person for a long time. That's just specific for some of you. And then again, we have unfinished business. So again, for some of you, if this person has pulled away, or you guys have somehow come out of contact or kind of fallen apart, I do feel like they want to come back and make some kind of effort with you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, that co-create. I think they're seeing you as a bit more happy-go-lucky. They think of you as kind of happy-go-lucky, or they might be thinking that the timing might be right somehow to come forward. Or they're waiting for that right timing as well, for some of you, actually. I think it's more they're waiting for the right timing to kind of rush in. So they're still kind of on the back burner for some of you, if that resonates, if it's a person where you've been apart from each other. But yeah, we have compassion here. I'd like to get that message. Where did I put the book? Wow, I swear I just had it. Oh, maybe, no, I didn't put it there. What did I do with it? Oh, it's, you know what? No. Yes, it's behind me, sorry. It's right behind me. I'm like practically sitting on it. I'm so dumb. Okay, so we have compassion. While this flower has deep connections with all aspects of compassion in general, it is most closely aligned with compassion for the spiritual self. It is here we develop what we can take forward and share with others. Time alone is indicated, but this should be a blessing, not a curse. Take time to nurture and to develop aspects of your higher self. Looking after the interests of others is the next step, and that energy is strong also. Community events, programs, situations, and groups, and really stimulating beneficial relationships which grow within these spaces are all shown with the port wine magnolia. So for some of you, they might think of you as somebody who's really involved in the community, like maybe you guys are involved like in some kind of like local events, schools or organizations, or you just really give back in some way to some kind of community. It doesn't have to be even in your region. It could be like an online community or something, but they see you as somebody who is very compassionate for other people, a caring person in the community that you live in, or in, the school, or what, like I mentioned, all the different types of ways that could, resonate here. But, again, it says, be aware of rejection, even repulsion at this time. Analyze where these decisions come from. Try not to take these actions personally. They are not meant to be reflections of what is the very heart of you. So if you have been rejected by this person in the past, they might be thinking that they hope you didn't take it personal. I want to see what kind of personal messages come out, but we do have like that time alone is indicated, so I do feel like maybe you have had some time alone from this person, and maybe that's why they've seen you become more happier, or things have been better for you, and that's kind of why they're waiting for the right time to come in to co-create with you. And that could be something that they're thinking about when it comes to you. Again, I think that for some of you there are memories here with this person, and they have seen you do a lot of growth. For some of you, they could be worried that you're preserving the knowledge a little bit too much, and that could be why they're waiting for the right time, because they might think that you're still hurt, because you remember that memories, and I kind of got that idea that maybe for some of you, you could still appear hurt. They might think that you're still hurt about this, so they're kind of waiting for it to calm down, perhaps for some of you. But again, it might not be that. It could just be that they think of you as somebody, again, who just preserves knowledge, and that you're very compassionate and involved in the community, that you're like a soulmate, and they've just been waiting for the right time to kind of make an offer and charge in, because they would like to do something with you. I think that's probably going to be the message for most of you, unless you guys have a rocky past. Let's see, we have, I wish things could have been different. Okay, yeah. So for some of you that have had that rocky past, they might have wished that they made a move earlier, that they fixed things earlier, that they took the chance to make things right before. We have, I think you're cute, and kindred spirits. So this person does see you as a kindred spirit, soulmate, very similar energy, I guess. And they think you're cute. Let's get one more message. I like you. So they do genuinely like you. Yeah, for some of you, this could be somebody who has a crush on you, and they really just are enamored by you. They think that you're like they definitely feel a special connection with you. They like the way you're compassionate and care for others, and the things you do. I do feel like you're very driven. They think of you as very driven with that Chariot, that you get something on your mind and you get it done. You might drive around a lot and get things done, travel a bit around. It doesn't even have to be far away, just like around, like you zoom around. And then we have, yeah, there's something about you, I feel like, the wheel that's just cheerful. It always reminds me of Jupiter, I guess, and Sagittarius, and just kind of like a happy-go-lucky type of energy. But also very knowledgeable, too. I don't know, I always get that energy there. So, yeah, but I do think for many of you, this person thinks of you as like a writer, or somebody who really puts things down. And it could be a lot of memories. Like maybe for some of you, they think of you as having a journal. Or like, again, writing or sharing stories on social media or something like that. Or maybe telling them, too, a lot of your memories. Let's see, some initials. Let me get down to the bottom. Okay. So we've got G, D, L, J, F, J, A, C, C, L, E, O, N, O, T. So we've got, let's see. Where do I even start? Well, we have CC. We have cats. So maybe some of you are cats. Let's see, we have LOL, maybe you're funny. Maybe they think of you as very funny. We have Loon. Looney Tunes. Let's see. We have tunes. We do have tunes, so maybe it's like cartoons. We don't have an A, or we could have an R, or we could have cartoon. Let's see. 8. Ooh, date. Maybe they want to ask you out on a date. I think for some of you, they're really thinking about it, though. Like asking you out on a date. But they might, for some of them, they might worry that they're too late. Fate. Oh my gosh, fate. I do feel like for many of you, this person thinks that this fated. Because we do have that wheel, which can speak of fate. We have soulmates, and then we had kindred spirits coming out. So yeah, there's a good chance that this person does feel like this is a fated connection. And we have fell, like I fell for you. And tall. Maybe this person's tall or you're tall. And call. Maybe they want to call you. Oh man, there's a lot of good ones here. I'm on a roll. I think I got more than I ever have before. We have teal, so maybe one of you likes this color a lot. I see that that's kind of a tealish type of color, sort of. And we have a deal. Let's make a deal. We only have one E. For some of you, they might feel like they've been a fool in some way for not taking action sooner, or that they're a fool because they haven't yet. Yeah, so tell me if you see any other words. I love hearing about them. Or initials. Maybe you have certain initials here that you see that are relevant to you and the person you're asking about. But yeah, guys, I really do hope you liked the reading. If you liked it, let me know in the comments below. If you chose pile number 3, let me know in the comments below. And I would love if you guys subscribed and stuck around. If you want to like get notifications, you can turn on the bell so then you know when I notify. I'm going to try to be a bit more active than I was last month. I had a lot of personal readings last month, so it was really hard to kind of keep up with posting all the time. But I'm going to try to be better about that this time around. And yeah, so if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can do that by going to my Etsy store, which is linked down below in the description box. All the decks, by the way, are linked down below too, so if you want to like look at any of the decks and see how much they cost, you know, or you want to purchase one, that I have links to the Amazon links. I have links to the Amazon links to the Amazon pages. And then as well, there is my Amazon wish list. So anybody who gets me anything off of either wish list always gets a reading in return as a thank you. So if you want to do that, you know, as well, or, you know, instead of Etsy, that's always, you know, great. There's a channel wish list where you can get something for the channel. Then there's my personal wish list of things I'll never buy for myself. Yeah. But either way you get a reading, just be sure to include your email and or your Instagram, so then I can get a hold of you to set it up. And by the way, with the shipping times right now, some of them can be insane. If it does look like it would be insane shipping, feel free to message me, email me, get a hold of me, tell me, hey, you know, it's gonna get there, but it's not gonna get there for a while, so I can do your reading in the meantime while it's coming. It's not a big deal. So anyways, take care, stay healthy, wishing you and your loved ones lots of gosh, my throat. Lots of good health during this time. And again, take care of yourselves. And I will see you all in the next reading. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 4 with the Bornite or Peacock's Oar, this is your reading. So what is your person thinking of you right now? First of all, I want to say thank you to Teresa. Teresa got this for my birthday, the Literary Witches Oracle, which I get to use in this reading, and I'm very excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was one of my favorite birthday gifts so far. I've had some great birthday gifts. And the other birthday gift I got that's in this reading is a Steampunk Tarot. I'm not going to grab the box, but I have the book not too far away. I'm so excited. I really, actually, I've been wanting that deck for a long time. My husband's quite jealous because he's wanted that for a long time too. I told him he could touch it. He has the Everyday Witch Tarot though, and he had it for a much longer time than I did, so you know, there's that. So what does your person think of you? Mediator, forgiving and learning. 4 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. You know, I do think that your person is seeing you as, I wonder what kind of connection this is. I'm curious for you guys what kind of connection this is, so let me know in the comments below. I see a few things. I definitely see that this person does think of you as someone who's very fair in many ways. It's It's almost like, I think that they see you as like letting karma decide the justice, with the wheel of the wheel of fortune followed by justice. It's kind of like you let karma sort the people out. And I feel like they think of you as somebody who is always forgiving and learning, that you kind of just don't let yourself get too involved, you know what I mean, with any drama. You kind of seem like a very fair person. They think of you as somebody who's very fair, somebody that thinks a lot about other people too, maybe family, friends. You think about the whole, the community as a whole. You're somebody that, that's very, very kind, I feel. We have the mediator. So we on the light attributes, we have gifts for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. I do think that they see you as someone who's very fair, that's somebody that can let, you can see both sides. Perhaps even with this person in particular, you've calmed them down or calmed others down and they've witnessed it, where you've kind of fairly balanced the situation. I really don't see the shadow attribute being here. Maybe in the past for some of you, and this is very rare for some of you. I think it's only for some of you. With that Four of Pentacles, it could have been perhaps where when it says negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally, maybe they did feel like you were closed off before. And maybe it could be also that this could be kind of their impression of you has changed. Perhaps before they didn't trust you very much, and because maybe they didn't quite understand where you were coming from, because you were a bit closed off. But then as time went on and things started to progress in knowing you, they saw what a kind person you are, and what a loving, open-hearted person you are. We have the bees. I'd like to look at the little guidebook. Has about 3. I would think of somebody who's active in the community with the bees. Hive mind, somebody who has lots of good ideas. Yeah, togetherness, work, and treasures. Oh, that's interesting. So for some of you, they might think that you have a lot of treasures. Like maybe you collect something, or they think you just have a lot of nice things, or that you save up for things too. Like kind of a penny pincher. Penny pincher? Oh my god. Penny pincher. Wow. You guys can make fun of me in the comments. It's fine. I love it when people make fun of me. Someone made fun of me before for saying, and Darlene was making fun of me. One of the subscribers, Darlene, she was making of me yesterday. Well, you know what I mean? Because I say that a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At least I don't put jelly bean at the end. I used to do that all the time. And somebody else had made fun of me for that once, and I just laughed for a day straight. Okay. Anyways. There is something very traditional about you, though, that they think of you as somebody who's very traditional, that follows in line in some way. Perhaps you have very good moral character, and they see you as somebody who's very focused on your moral character, and being very forgiving, learning from the past, and just using that as a way to contribute back into, and that may have given you knowledge, the things you've gone through. And again, I feel like for some of you, they've seen either the transition in you, or they've been told about the transition within you, of how you've become much more spiritually aware of life, of other people, of relationships. And then, so again, treasures with the treasures, though, with the bees. I think of, perhaps they do think of you as collecting things. Maybe you like little treasures, trinkets, and stuff like that. With patience, let's go ahead and read the card. Because I just got this deck recently as well. So it says, there is a new possibility for, that's the wrong one. Japanese wisteria. Now is not the time to rush into a situation or make hasty choices. Relax, look deep within, and connect with grounded wisdom before moving forward. I feel like that's kind of how they think of you, is that you are somebody that kind of takes your time. You don't rush into things. You think it through. And for some of you, they may even think that you stall a bit with the Four of Pentacles, because it's kind of an immovable card. Wisteria also reminds us to appreciate and honor the divine feminine. It holds balance for all female energies. This flower allows us to explore our sensuality, our vulnerabilities, and feelings connected with love, safety, and gentleness. For some of you, yeah, you may have had some issues within your, love life or your sensual exploration, or your feelings of safety that have been, maybe undermined in the past in relationships or in some way. And maybe they know that they think of you as somebody who's really forgave a lot for past mistakes, whether it was them or with other people. It says, you may soon enjoy the company of others, which may not have been possible in the past. The gentle new beginnings of friendships, romantic love, and deeper understanding of unconditional love may too be found. Those wanting to work with their intuition will also be given new insights, messages, and pathways to bring more understanding to current situations. Be careful of rushing into anything too quickly or taking this time for granted. There could be an energy sometimes to you that they think of you as somebody who stops and goes. Like, it's like you, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's moving, right? So, and then there's this stuck energy. So they might see you as being a little bit, and with the Justice card, the scales, maybe sometimes it gets a little bit out of balance. Like, it sometimes seems like you are stalling and like pulling back, and then sometimes you're rushing forward. So if this is like a crush, for instance, that you're asking about, you might be giving them mixed signals in terms of how you're acting. Again, too, with that by the book, for some of you, this could be like somebody that you're in a connection, like work, or not for all of you, but just for some of you, where maybe it's like they think that you are by the book in some way, that you are. They might have mixed signals here if you are wanting to track this person, okay? But again, I do think that they think of you as very patient. Sorry. Let's get some messages from this person. So, what messages does pile number 4's person have for them? Okay. I miss the sound of your voice. So maybe you guys haven't talked in a while, or maybe they miss it when they don't hear it. They just like the way you sound. We got 2 of them. I can't believe you'd like me too. So, okay, there could be some energy here of they don't think you like them. Again, mixed signals for some of you. And then you bring out the best and the worst in me. Interesting. So, there's something about you that, brings out the best, but also the worst in them. Yeah, maybe some of you haven't been talking a whole lot lately, or not seeing each other a whole lot for some reason. Or maybe it's just like they want to hear you constantly because they just like the way you talk and stuff. We also, with the I can't believe you like me too, it does make me feel like it's connected to those mixed signal energies there. I'm going to go ahead and take some Scrabble pieces for some. I'm going to grab those ones and then those ones. Let's see what we get. So we've got DIY. Maybe you like to do DIY projects. Let's just flip them over. Okay, we got some good. Let's see. Law. So maybe some of you work in law, or you're just very fair again with that Justice card. Maybe some of you sew. We have sew here. Again, DIY. So maybe some of you are kind of crafty. Let's see. We've got yes. Right there. Yes. We've got dig. Bulk. And we have walk. Maybe you walk a certain way, or you guys have walked together, or like to take walks with this person, or in general, maybe you like to go on walks. Let's see what else we've got. I'm sure some of you will find a lot more than I do. I did pretty good on the last pile, though. I was like a boss at this, finding words. Okay. Oh, bees. Bee. Yeah. So again, I really do feel like this community spirit within you, this helpful spirit. Let's see. Oh, we have beads. So maybe some of you like to make jewelry. or something like that. I get this, yeah, definitely a crafty vibe here. Some of you may really like to get into crafts. Maybe you post about them, and we have leads. So you could be a leader in some way too, like lead a lot of different projects. Again, I get that community vibe. So maybe you do something where you lead in that environment. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a good one. Hold on. I got a good one. Hold on, I think I do. Dweeb. Maybe you think they're a dweeb. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll let you guys sort out the rest. Tell me if you see any cool initials or names here. I didn't really look for names, I guess. We have Lee. I think we have Wade. We've got... Sade. Like the singer. Okay. Oh, I like that one song by her. Oh my god. And you took my love. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. That song. A love like that won't last. Da. Gosh, what's the name of that song? Okay, tell me. Oh, No Ordinary Love. Ah, I got it. Oof. Okay. Sometimes I get these songs and I'm like, I can't think of the title, and then I feel like such a dork. Because I'm like, ugh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop. Tell me what you guys think. Because I don't want to bore you with this. Okay, take care, guys. I appreciate you. If you picked pile number 4 and this resonates, let me know. If you just picked pile number 4 and it didn't resonate, tell me too. No problem. You know, if it didn't resonate, maybe you could pick another pile and stuff like that, or plenty of other readers. But, yeah, take care, guys. If you like this reading, subscribe and, you know, like and share if you want with your friends. And, yeah, turn on the notification bell if you want to see my videos pop up for you, so you get notified whenever I post. I'm going to try to post more. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can do that by going down in the description box. I have a link to my Etsy shop where you can purchase different types of readings. And then as well, there's my Amazon wish list. Anybody who gets something off any of my wish lists, like the channel wish list, which is stuff for the channel, or my personal wish list, which just is a bunch of stuff I won't buy for myself. You can you always get a reading in return as a thank you for the kindness. So just be sure to leave your email or your, you know, Instagram or some way to contact you. Yeah, and I really do wish you and your family and your loved ones good health during this time. Take care of yourselves, and sending you good vibes, okay? See you in the next reading. Hello, so you picked pile number 5 with this, this is green calcite. This is your reading. So let's see what your person thinks. Oh, first of all, I would like to say a big thank you for the Literary Witches Oracle. Thank you, Teresa. She got this for my birthday, and I'm super happy about it because I really like it. Thank you so much. And we're using it in this reading. So let's see what your person thinks of you. We've got an elixir. Okay. We've got intimacy. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Prostitute. Oh, wow. We've got a change in the wind. Passion. 6 of Wands. 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. This person definitely feels a physical attraction to you. They think of you as very physically attractive. They think of you as somebody who's perhaps, you know, when this card popped out, the immediate phrase that came to my head, high horse. Somebody that sits on a high horse. But I don't feel like it's in necessarily a negative way for most of you. I just think that they see you as very proud and honorable in some way, or like, you know, just maybe even above them in some way. Like maybe you're recognized by a lot of different people, or, you know, popular in some way. With the 8 of Cups, though, for some of you, and this is going to be different for everyone, I know that this is a general reading. For some of you, this is a connection in which maybe they think you're walking away from them and you're letting go emotionally. We do have, with the prostitute, the light attribute says, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. And perhaps with the elixir, there was some way that this connection was a bit toxic. An elixir can be healing or poisoning, right? So perhaps there was, for some of you, something that you're walking away from that's been toxic for you. Whether it's this connection or not, I think that's an energy that many of your people are thinking about. When they think about you, they think of you as somebody who's perhaps walking away from something negative towards something more happier and fulfilling. And it doesn't have to be right now. It could be in general. Like maybe you've done it in the past and they see that you're living, thinking of you as having a much happier life at this point. Or they could see it as current energy as well. With the change in the wind, though, I do feel like some of you could be going through a lot of changes in your life. They think you're going through a lot of changes. They might think that there's a lot of things going on. Again, with the elixir, a lot of healing or something is going on with you. I really do like that thing. It accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So, not staying with something even though it sucks out your spirit, you know what I mean? So, if maybe you're walking away from something negative situation, it's like you're putting your happiness over, anything that could, even if it makes you more money or it makes you this or it makes you that, or more stable in some way, it's like, it's not worth the emotional turmoil, and I want my happy ending, and I'm not about to put up with that. You know what I mean? Whether it's this person or not, for some of you it's going to be this person, for some of you it isn't going to be. I'd like to look at I notice a lot of turned backs here though, so I do feel that for many of you this person's thinking that you're walking away from them, okay? Again, with that Six of Wands, I almost get this untouchable vibe with this card because the person's always on such a pedestal. So again, this person does kind of put you on a pedestal. For some of you, if you aren't walking away from them, it could be that they just think that you don't see them, that you're happy doing other things, that you're just, doing your own thing, following your own, happiness and kind of just off on your own thing, depending on your connection, of course, because everyone's going to have a different connection. So we have intimacy, which is the evening star. Sharing of feelings in a safe and close relationship are highlighted. You may find yourself drawn to someone with a deepening of emotions between you. This energy relates to romantic relationships as well as friendships. A passion, a cause, hobby, or path is also indicated by the evening star flower. That's interesting because the Eight of Cups can be about going after your path, trying to go on a search. You see she's like ready to hike, and find out what she's meant to do. So for many of you, that could be what they see you. They think of you as somebody who's really on a trek to find that happiness in life, to find the end of the rainbow, and to find your purpose. It says you may find yourself more involved or even find something rather special in these areas. Validation is a very strong factor at present, both seeking it and receiving it. And I do feel like they think that you received the validation, or that you at least deserve it, because of that Six of Wands. Because they do see you in quite a high light. They think of you as somebody who's very, high status, or somebody who's just real popular and cool. So again, let's see. So make sure your confidence is in check and not completely invested in the opinions of others. Mind your actions connected with intimate relationships. There is a risk of becoming too dependent, and your self-respect could come under a bit of battering while trying to please others. Again, I feel for some of you, there is this walking away energy from toxic things that were poisonous to you. Yeah. But I do feel like there is this passion here for you. They really do find you attractive. I feel like this person, they like to get to know you more, but I think that they're thinking that you're not really attainable in some way. With that change in the wind, there could be some major energy going on right now. It could be with the current energies that we're going through, or it could be something else related to the both of you. I think you'll know the difference as to whether it's, just what we've been going through in our world. It says here, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So there could be a little bit, of uncertainty about this connection in some way, or it might just be that there are just a lot of things going on that kind of get in the way of it right now. Yeah, it says relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods start to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth. A way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Maybe they're thinking that they can't wait for this, this kind of storm to pass. I think for a lot of you, it could just have to do with like what we've been going through in the world. There's a very good chance that that's it. But for some of you, it could be a stormy relationship that you've had with this person before. So let's see. Let's get some messages from this person for you. Huh. There we go. I've imagined us together. Oh, yeah, they have. Yeah. Passion, intimacy. Yeah, they've imagined you guys together in like that way. And then we have you're a unicorn in a world of sheep. Again, 6 of Wands. They put you up there, high up in the sky. I'm surprised the star didn't come out. Again, that song by Untouchable by Taylor Swift comes to mind. Let's make peace. So for some of you, if you have had a rocky relationship with this person, they want to make peace. They want to fix it. They want to solve the problem. That's going to resonate for those of you in which this was a rocky relationship. And I can't be what you want, but you'll always be what I need. Yeah, so for some of you that have been in the rockier stages of this relationship, and that's kind of where you're coming from into this reading, it's like they want you back. They're so attracted to you. They know they can't be what you need, and they know that's why you're walking away, to find something better, more fulfilling. And they know that you've realized that you have a lot of self-worth, that you, again, are not willing to negotiate the power of your spirit anymore. And so they see you kind of moving away. And I think that they've still, these messages will resonate all for that group. But for some of you, it's just going to be more of this stuff, where they're just having passionate feelings about you. And they feel like maybe things have been interrupted lately. And they can't really see you a whole lot. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put these cards back. And I'm going to take some Scrabble pieces, if you'd like to stay for that. We'll see if we can get some initials or something fun, some words. So let's see here. These ones, and then these ones. Okay. So we've got O-T, F, T, R, P, S, K, E, D, H, A. Oh, wow, we got a lot of them. So we got Tor, Sore, Poor. Let's see here. Task. Yeah, I do feel like the heat could be high between the two of you, or at least on their end. Here. Maybe they want to hear from you. If you guys haven't been in contact, they might be wanting to hear from you. We've got shop and shot. And we have that. That. Let's see. And oh, I think we have perk as well. Maybe you're perky. Yeah. So if you guys see any other letters or, initials or words here, of course, I like to hear about it. Yeah. So let me know. I'm going to stop here so I don't bore you guys. But yeah, let me know if you see any other letters here. I think it's kind of fun to mess around and see what... I was actually surprised in the last reading. Some people came up with some really awesome words I totally didn't recognize. But yeah, so take care, guys. I wish you all the very best. Let me know if you picked pile number 5. Let me know if you like the reading. You can give me a thumbs up if you want. If you haven't subscribed, that'd be great, so you could join us. And if you want to be notified when I post, you can always turn on the bell. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that through my description box. There is a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase different readings. There are all kinds of different kinds. And then as well, there are links to my Amazon wish list. If you want to contribute to the channel, that always gets you a reading in return. So no matter what you get off of my wish list, either wish list, there's a channel wish list and then a personal wish list. Just be sure to leave your email or Instagram so I can get in touch with you to give you a reading as a thank you. And yeah, I really wish you and your loved ones good health during this time, happiness, take care of yourself, and I will see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 6, the last pile with the Celestite, this is your reading. So let's see what your person's thinking about you right now. I want to say a big thank you to Teresa. Teresa got this for my birthday. Thank you, Teresa, the Literary Witches Oracle. I've been wanting this deck, so that was really nice of her. Thank you, thank you. And yes, let's go ahead and start. So we have Cauldron. Ooh, reminds me of magic, of something brewing. Awaken. Judge. Engagement. Fork in the road, and the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, this person might be thinking that you need to, wow, this just came to me. This person might be thinking that you need to make a choice between yourself, your stability or your emotions, like an emotional decision or a decision. A decision around your stability, okay? They do think of you as somebody who's very kind, loving, giving, especially with the really very giving of your money. For instance, maybe you give good gifts to people. You're always very kind and generous. Maybe you give to charity. Maybe you're just very giving in general, of good advice, a listening ear, support of any kind. Maybe you help a lot of people out, let people stay with you or invite people out. You're just a very generous, kind person. They think of that. They do see that you as that person. Again, for some of you, there could be a fork in the road, so there could be a decision that needs to be made, and they may be thinking that you're making a decision as well. So even if you're not making a decision, it could be their impression right now that you're making some kind of decision. Again, with that decision, it could be something about heart over mind, or heart over logic. maybe kind of like an emotional decision versus a logical decision. Let's see here. And we do have the Judge, and I see scales represented here, right? And then we have scales here, and then we have 2 options here. So there's definitely some kind of balance or decision that needs to be made. Yeah, they do think, like I said, of you as someone that's very, very giving. I feel like you're the one who gives to others, though. It's not like you take. You're not the one who takes. You're the one who gives. And then we have engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, they could be thinking that you are deciding about whether to continue a relationship or not. For some of you, it could be that they just think of you as somebody they would like to get in a more committed relationship with as well. If this is a romantic relationship, they could be thinking of you as somebody that they would want to be in a romantic relationship with as well. I feel like for some of you, there may be this, if there's a choice involved between this person and another person, they want you to pick them. They're hoping that you'll pick them. Yeah, with Cauldron, let's go ahead and look at the little guide here. Has a few keywords with each card. So it's very simple, and I like that. With Cauldron, it says creativity, the rich broth, surprising yourself. Interesting. Creativity. Maybe you're a very creative person. I do feel like, though, still with my message there, like I got, is like brewing. Something's brewing. Something they can feel, or they think that something is about to boil over or bubble up or come out. Do you know what I mean, of the pot? And it could be, like it says, surprising yourself. It could be like a surprise to them. They're not sure what kind of choice you're going to make for some of you. And it doesn't even have to necessarily do with them. Maybe it has something to do with studying somewhere or moving or making some kind of, choice again. It's going to resonate a little bit differently. With Judge, we have balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So they do see you as somebody, again, who balances it. I love it. Like, you're very logical, but you have that compassion, you know what I mean, with that Queen of Cups. It doesn't matter your gender, by the way. With the shadow attributes, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. I really don't feel the shadow attributes here, because the other cards really don't match that. With Awaken, it says, let's look at the, oh my lord, I keep skipping it. Okay, Blazing Star. We may think we are fully aware and awake, only to find we still have much more to explore and learn. Look more closely at the ways you can expand your knowledge, but ensure your foundations are strong. Awakening doesn't just entail reaching for the higher levels. It also means being fully aware of what is below and before, and using all your knowledge and the wisdom you have acquired. Improvements in psychic abilities are indicated. Yeah, this person could think of you as somebody who's a bit intuitive or psychic, depending. So maybe some of you are very in touch with your spiritual side as well. And it says pay close attention to your hunches, feelings, and even your daydreams. Something is about to come into maturity. Masculine energies are very strong at the moment, and the aspects of physical provision and progression of ideas into action, and the understanding of how to repair something which needs attention are all present. This could be anything from a relationship to a broken tap. So there is something that you need to make a choice on. There could be some kind of repairs that need to be made in some way, and they're thinking that you're kind of in that decision mode again. And that could have to do with something with like it had mentioned about acquiring, like expanding knowledge. Yeah, let's see. I would like to see. I do think that they see you as somebody who carefully makes a decision, though. Not somebody who does it on a whim. You're somebody who really takes time and effort to make decisions. So you could be sometimes a bit of a slow mover. Oh, and if you want signs here, we do have both Pentacles and Cups. So, earth and water signs. Maybe with a Judge or Libra as well. I don't know, I guess I don't always mention signs, but I felt like it today, I guess. So let's see. What messages does pile number 6's person have for them? Spirit, what messages? I've been keeping my eye on you, so this is somebody that's been watching you. Let me see. I'm hiding my true feelings. Oh, okay. Now, with the I'm hiding my true feelings, it could be their message, but I almost wonder if it's yours because of this balanced type of attitude. They might be thinking that they can't tell what your true feelings are for some of you. But as well, it could be on their end that they've been hiding their true feelings. And I wish you'd message me. So they'd like to hear from you. Maybe that's what they are waiting for some of you. They think that you are sort of deciding on them. I'm pretending I don't care. So they might be acting like they don't care. They might not be showing you their feelings, but deep down they have been like keeping their eye on you, checking out if you've been online or what you've been posting, or just asking about you, or like, you know, checking you out somewhere, and or trying to do that. And then it says, I wish you'd message me. It's because they want to talk to you some more. Again, there's that energy of choices. And they think that you're still deliberate, you know, like trying to figure out what kind of choice you're going to make regarding them, I think. Because you do have very stable, mature energy here. So they do think that you are, you know, a very grounded but compassionate person. And with that Six of Pentacles, there could have been some imbalances before in this connection previously, or a little bit of off and on energy, and maybe that's why you've come to that decision and why they think that for some of you. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I'd like to take some Scrabble pieces just to kind of see maybe if some initials come out or something interesting for you guys. Let's see. I'll take like 3 more. Okay, we got F, T, C, G, A, B, F, T, B, M, N, E, V. So we've got cat. Oh man, I almost knocked that off. I did earlier. Beg. That's interesting. Maybe they don't want to beg. Let's see. I don't know. I'm sure there are a bunch of words here I'm not seeing. I like how you guys tell me. In the last video, so many of you guys got good ones. A lot of mate. Maybe they see you as a potential mate. Somebody they like to be with, you know what I mean? Gate as well. And fate. So they could feel this is fated. That actually came out in another pile as well. Bait. We have bag. We have bat. We've got Ben. Men. We have gent. Like gentleman. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to stop here so that I don't, you know, go too overboard on that. I probably blocked the way the whole time. I should do it with my right hand, actually. I'm sorry. I'm left-handed, so I automatically want to go with my left hand. I try not to because I know sometimes that can be annoying because it blocks the view. It's frustrating. Sometimes it's very frustrating to be left-handed. Is anyone out there left-handed as well? When you eat with people who are right-handed, you keep banging into each other. If you're on the same side, you know. Cutting with scissors can be such a pain in the butt if they're not really sharp. There's some difficulties. I'll try to remember to use my right hand next time. It's so automatic for me to go with my left. Anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. If you did like the reading, let me know if it resonated and seems accurate to you. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know that you picked pile number 6. And if you'd like to see more videos, you know, subscribing would be great. I'd love to grow our little community more. If you want to, as well, you know, put on the notification bell if you want to get notified of my videos. I've noticed actually recently one person, I watch pick a cards too, and some of you guys catch me commenting on other videos, and I love it. You're like, oh my god, it's you, you're here. I'm like, yeah, I watch pick a cards too. I have I have a few that I really like, and I had a point to this and I lost it. Wow, good job. I'm so good at, yeah. What was my point of that? Holy smokes, I had a point, I swear. And now it just slipped from my mind. I went on other channels. What was my point with this? Well, anyways, I guess I forgot. Now I feel dumb. Maybe I'll remember it and I'll put it down in the comments, but wow. That's like some crazy forgetfulness. Okay. See, that's what you get when you get an Aries Mercury and you think faster than you talk. Well, you think faster than you talk, or talk faster than you think, a mix of that. And you're just like, blah, 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 and then you kind of get off on the little trail, and you're like, oh, wait, how do I get back to the main road? And that's me. Is anyone else like that? Because that's me. I'm like that person who like tells one story and then it goes off on all these like other stories, you know? Have you seen that meme? There's like a meme about it. It's funny. It's me. Anyways, yeah, I really forgot what I was talking about. That's so frustrating. I'm sorry. Anyways, I won't bother you guys anymore. Thank you for listening. Oh, I remember what it was. Notification bell. Yeah, I watched one YouTuber, and one day I noticed that she had posted and I didn't get a notification, and then I went there and it was clicked off. I never unclicked it. I've never unclicked the notification bell on anybody. I was just like, what? And then I was watching another channel. I think Mad World Mystic is her name. I like her. She posted something and it never notified me, but the bell was turned on, so sometimes it doesn't even work. YouTube's crazy. Anyways, guys, take care of yourself. If you'd like a personal reading with me, that's all down below. I have my Etsy shop where you can get, like, you can purchase private, they're like private unlisted videos and readings, and there are like tons of different options, 10 minutes and 20 minutes and 1 question, 2 question, etc., etc. And as well, they're on my Amazon wish list. So there are 2 different wish lists. If you do get me something off my wish list, leave me your email in the gift note or your Instagram so I can get a hold of you, and then I can give you a reading as a, you know, as a thank you for your kindness and your generosity. So I always do that. If it's going to take a long time to ship because of all of what's going on right now, if you do decide to purchase something off there, get in touch with me and let me know when to expect it and stuff like that and kind of what happened, and then I will do your reading before it comes, because I wouldn't want you to have to wait for that if you did. So anyways, take care of yourselves. I wish you and all your loved ones very good health, happiness, and I will see you all in the next reading. Bye-bye.